Okay, we're going to call to order today's Budget and Finance meeting. Today is Monday, December 17th, and we will begin with resolutions. We have RS 2018-1516, sponsors Virtue and Hurt, appropriates $200,000 to certain accounts for the benefit of the Criminal Court Clerk's Office. Is there a motion? And a second. It's been moved and properly seconded. Seeing no discussion, all in favor? Opposed? Resolution is recommended. RS 2018-1517, sponsors Virtue, Hurt, and Gilmore, approves a grant from the Tennessee Department of Children's Services to the Davidson County Juvenile Court for a safe baby court to serve at-risk children. Is there a motion? It's been moved and properly seconded. Seeing no discussion, all in favor? Opposed? Resolution is recommended. RS 2018-1518, sponsors Virtue, Hurt, and Roten, approves a grant from the Tennessee Administrative Office of the Courts to the Davidson County Juvenile Court to improve courtroom security and provide a safe and secure facility. Is there a motion? It's been moved and properly seconded. Seeing no discussion, all in favor? Opposed? Resolution is recommended. RS 2018-1519, sponsors Virtue and Freeman, approves an intergovernmental agreement between the Metro Nashville Police Department and Tennessee Valley Authority for extra duty police services. Is there a motion? It's been moved and properly seconded. Councilwoman Allen.
Madam Chair, I just was wondering when TVA needs extra duty as opposed to just regular.
We have someone here.
Hello, I'm Captain Gilder, Metro Police Department. So this is for extra duty services, which is kind of like when NES is putting up lines and things like that, and they need street closures. They hire extra duty, meaning they're paying the overtime rate through the secondary employment office for police officers.
So it's just something that comes intermittently as opposed to something they know they need
Right,
all the
and
time.
it's something they pay for specifically instead of using on-duty resources.
Gotcha. Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Thank you, Councilwoman. Seeing no further discussion, all in favor? Opposed? Resolution is recommended. RS 2018-1520, sponsors Virtue, Hurt, and Others, approves a donation of 3 mobile traffic barricades from Music City Incorporated to the Metro Police Department. Is there a motion? It's been moved and properly seconded. Seeing no discussion, all in favor? Opposed? Resolution is recommended. RS 2018-1521, sponsors Virtue, Gilmore, and Hurt, appropriates a grant from the Tennessee Department of Human Services to the Metro Action Commission for a community services block grant to provide unique services and strategies to address causes and conditions of poverty. Is there a motion? It's been moved and properly seconded. Councilwoman Allen.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I just was wondering how those funds are used, if someone could kind of tell us specifically what sort of programs those are implemented in.
Looks like we have Mr. Cox from...
Marvin Cox, Community Programs Director for the Metropolitan Action Commission. For these funds, these are special project funds where they're looking to do innovation. The Department of Human Services allowed agencies to apply. We applied, and we're doing research, also providing equipment for children in our Head Start program. So it was around innovation, but the Community Services Block Grant Program will assist individuals with rent, mortgage, property taxes as well.
I'm good. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilwoman. Thank you, Mr. Cox. Seeing no further discussion, all in favor? Opposed? Resolution is recommended. RS 2018-1522, sponsors Virtue, Gilmore, and Hurt, approves a subrecipient grant agreement between the Metro Development and Housing Agency and the Metro Social Services Homeless Impact Division to cover the cost of the Youth Homelessness Demonstration Program. Is there a motion? It's been moved and properly seconded. Seeing no discussion, all in favor? Opposed? Resolution is recommended. RS 2018-1523, sponsors Virtue and Withers, approves a grant from the Community Foundation of Middle Tennessee Incorporated to the Nashville Career Advancement Center for the Opportunity Now Fund. Is there a motion? It's been moved and properly seconded. Seeing no discussion, all in favor? Opposed? Give us 1 second. I believe we lost our quorum. While we're waiting, Mr. Stein, can you come up and just give us an update where we are as it relates to Opportunity Now? It's always a pleasure to have you come before us.
Thank you, and I very much enjoy being a space and time filler. You will very soon get our annual summary, which is being finalized as we speak. One of the things that people frequently don't do about Opportunity Now is remember that it is now entering its third year, and next summer will be our third summer. So we are still basically an infant of an initiative. That being said, our numbers for this past year have improved. The number of young people working in our supported work summer program has gone up by about 350. We think our direct hire numbers, and keep in mind they're the two components, the direct hire portal that connects young people directly to employers, and then there's the supported work, which is basically the summertime opportunities for young people. We think those numbers will be similar to what they were last year. They're a little harder for us to count because we have to rely on our private employers to help give us feedback. But we think we are well positioned to continue the momentum. I think you all will be very pleased with both the demographics and geographic breakdown. The one thing that I always would never want to fail to ask is if you all know of employers in our community that are willing to hire young people, to please pass that on to the Opportunity Now staff, because we are always looking for more and more jobs, both year-round for the portal and for those that would allow summertime interns.
Thank you so much. Vice Chair, we need you on the floor. Councilman Glover.
Just very quickly, I don't have the budget in front of me. What is the total budget for that program?
Mr. Stein.
The Metro portion is $2.9 million.
Okay, thank you.
Seeing no more discussion, all in favor? Opposed? Resolution is recommended. We did read it up, right? Okay, just want to make sure. Well, RS 2018-1524, sponsor Virture approves a grant from the Global Philanthropy Partnership to the Nashville Career Advancement Center for the Green Jobs Initiative of the Nashville Career Readiness Partnership. Is there a motion? It's been moved and properly seconded. Seeing no discussion, all in favor? Opposed? Resolution is recommended. RS 2018-1525, sponsors Virture, Syracuse, and Hurt approves the execution of certification forms and special conditions pages to facilitate the issuance of a Youth Development Center grant from the Tennessee Department of Finance and Administration to the Nashville Public Library. Is there a motion? It's been moved and properly seconded. Seeing no discussion, all in favor? Opposed? Resolution is recommended. RS 2018-1526, sponsors Virture, Syracuse, and Hurt approves a major cultural institutional grant from the Tennessee Arts Commission to the Metro Nashville Arts Commission to provide general operating support. Is there a motion? It's been moved and properly seconded. Seeing no discussion, all in favor? Opposed? Resolution is recommended. RS 2018-1527, sponsors Virture O'Connell approves a recycling rebate from the Tennessee Department of Environment and Conservation to the Metro Public Works Department to fund recycling, education, and the purchase of curbside recycling carts. Is there a motion? It's been moved and properly seconded. Seeing no discussion, all in favor? Opposed? Resolution is recommended. That now brings us to bills on second reading. BL 2018-1419, sponsors Virture, Hurt, and others, amends the Metro Code to expand and update the existing procurement non-discrimination program. Councilman Cooper. Wait a minute, I'm going to go ahead and take the motion. Is there a motion? It's been moved and properly seconded. Councilman Cooper at large.
Thank you, Chair. I would like to move the Hurt amendment that is in our amendments package.
We have an amendment. Mr. Jameson, just for the viewing audience and committee members, will you articulate what that amendment is and what it does?
This essentially is a housekeeping amendment. The current provision of the ordinance states that prior to issuing an award, the Business Accountability Office shall review a bid before the purchasing agent reaches an intent to make the award. The amendment would simply clarify that no award shall actually be issued by the purchasing agent unless and until the BAO office has reviewed the corresponding bid. That, I believe, was the underlying intent of the current ordinance language, but this clarifies that intent.
Thank you, Councilman Cooper. We are on the amendment. Any discussion on the amendment? Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Now we're on the bill as amended. Any discussion on the bill as amended? Councilman Cooper?
No, just to urge my colleagues to vote for it.
Thank you so much. All in favor? Opposed? Bill is recommended as amended. Now we're on BL 2018-1421, sponsors Dow, Virtue, and others, authorizes the acquisition of certain right-of-way easements and property rights for purposes of the roundabout at Blue Hole Road and Pettis Road. Is there a motion? It's been moved and properly seconded. Seeing no discussion, all in favor? Opposed? Bill is recommended. Want to remind, before we adjourn, committee members that we will have our joint Budget and Finance and Planning and Zoning Committee meeting this Thursday as it relates to the CIB process, and we are adjourned.
This has been a service of the Metro Nashville Network. If you would like to see this presentation again, or for more information about this and other programs, visit nashville.gov.